Advent has a nasty habit of kind of dying first, though, so I don't want him to lose all the nades, and they might get bypassed completely here.
Yeah, they're getting lured out. This can still, in theory, oh dear, this could still work in a way. Awkward fight in Banana. There's the swing, and Dexter goes down. Mezzi, now he knows, but they've sold this.
Yeah, what is going on?
Oh.
They have no idea what bomb site it in. They think it's B still, Jason.
Oh, this is a disaster. A cool idea. Avant-garde approach, not working out.
Back by all the utility, though. Look at all that. They've got the kills, the incendiaries down, but you've got the wrong bomb site, I'm afraid. They know. Surely they know now.
It's like a Picasso. The pieces are there, the idea's there, but they're all in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of an ugly finish. Like, you had so many great ideas there.
I don't know, though. If you were going to rate that just on its own merits as a B exec / retake, that was pretty good.
It was cool. It was impressive. But unfortunately, Fnatic didn't even realize what was going on.
But overall, as a pistol round.
Yeah. But overall, considering that's not where the bomb
that
went.
win, yeah. You had a great attempt. Wrong bomb site, but had the bomb been there, would have been a round under
absolute fire.
Yeah, would have been sick. Oh, well. Full mid control granted towards Fnatic. They're going to actually look towards a B split here. Mercury one step ahead of it, reading the play, but can he find the shots? That's got the advantage and converts it. 5 versus 4, but still a lot of work to do in this one because Dexter could trade out as they get ready for the B execution elsewhere. Yeah,
but the split portion of this mid to B split has really been stalled out. Dexter doesn't really want to challenge this 1v1, so the B hit's got to take some attention away, and there's 2 players there. Crossfire with the boost up onto Flowers, and Crim's going to lead the way. There's Dexter with the kill and CT spawn, but Advent is still here. And now Mosey pounces, and it works perfectly. There's that FAMAS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing work.
Oh, he's down at the time.
Yeah, nothing he can do, and it will be CycLone posting that first, and pretty convincing as well.
Running a bit of a rotate early. Started off 3, leaning over towards B. Kaze blinded off the angle, and Mercury now subjected to the same, but he will go unchecked and allowed to wreak havoc from the corner. No one's looking. Oh, this has got so messy for Fnatic. There was no reaction there.
Yeah, no one checking the cubby, and then the fact he gets 3, where are the comms at that point?
Yeah, either they didn't come out or they didn't go in somewhere. That's awkward.
Well, for now, trying to salvage the situation if they can. It's old boy Crims up and towards the apartments here. Starting to edge his way out. He's breached the smoke, but his teammate's gone down. Should be dealt with in due course. Jam Young picks up an easy one, and it's another very convincing round. Mercury stealing the show there. 30 seconds. No territory on the map taken, but Fnatic looking to change that now, going for the mid play, but Mercury behind them once again. It's the same result. Can he get the third? Not quite, but 20 seconds remaining here. 4 versus 3. Fnatic have nothing to work with. They need the apartments player to step up and find some space.
Oh dear.
It's even awkward because the bomb got lost over towards Long.
Oh dear.
Mezzi had to go grab that, so much time's been wasted here. There's no way back in for Fnatic, surely. Mezzi falls at the hands of the Kaze AWP. And so it's CycLone with that round posted. The slow play from Fnatic. Sure, it got rid of a good chunk of the util.
From the A bomb site, and Fnatic are aware of the huge advantage they have now. This needs to be a round conversion. Mid control will be theirs, but a solid grenade will land at their front door. Does a ton of damage, and the spray down begins. Mercury only good for 1 this time, and now Jam Young smoke down in the pit, looking for multiple kills if possible.
Yeah, 2 of them are very, very low, but Jam Young is being spammed and assaulted with util down here, and Pit needs that first. He's going to get it. Mosier runs the smoke at Moto in the meantime. That's now the bomb away from Fnatic, and they've not even dealt with Jam Young down in the pit yet. Low HP on Mezzi. He kind of has to be the guy to try retrieve the bomb, but he's getting challenged from the pit, and so he needs this support from Crims. He needs help. The nade could be a no! And Kaze's bailed them out! That AWP from Long!
What was that? Amazing scenes. It looked like Jam Young was done for there. Was locked into a corner. They were just about to take him down, and then Kaze saves the day. High-flying antics of the AWP completely domes Crims in towards the apartments there just as he was dropping down. That's what the initial damage has done as well, enabling some of these spray downs, but it's CycLone posting what, their 6th round in a row, and Kaze the hero saving the day. The rescue mission successful as Jam Young survives. That's ambitious if he just walks out, yeah.
They've just walked up mid as well. No utility this time.
See that get flashed in? Oh yeah, you could see that getting lined up. But Jam Young doesn't full commit to the check. That's kind of awkward. It's Crims from the apartments, the man who just got flashed and Jam Young was supposed to go and find. It's him to ring out with that kill on long, and in the smoke, Advent is spammed out. Jamyang can't stand the test of time, and so that's a Fnatic round with Kaze left saving his AWP.
Fnatic's got their groove back.
I'd say a bit.
Yeah, they look pretty willing, don't they? Yeah,
they're going to be surrounding him. It looks like they go for it, but that first kill is Kaze. He's no problem at all, but he does give up the position, of course. And he jumps.
Oh, the jump.
Jason, you mentioned this yesterday. You do have the mouse wheel bound to jump, but you don't necessarily use it. It's yours, Joe. Let us know. Bring it up, Harry. Let's see how much hatred we're getting now from this spacebar conversation. But for now...
Oh, no. He has no info on Rhapsody. He just gave it up. Smoke's about to clear. They're being encroached. Nice shot from Kaze. Needs to keep some space, but look at all the fire everywhere. 2 players huddled up in the back of the bomb site. Fnatic has herded them like cattle, but now they just need to find the frags. And they can't.
They're not going to, but looks at things.
The cattle fight back.
Yeah. It's gone absolutely terribly for the farmer there. He's lost all the cows.
Missed the double over towards the mid-fights more often than not. He's got 2 challenges about to come his way.
They know he's here, though.
Yeah, he shot and then hid here. And no one's looking, no one's considering, and the flash from Kaze is perfect. Crimson Roy, they were even given an auditory warning there.
He can't keep getting away with it. What's that? That's
he can't keep getting away with it!
It's dry. I haven't seen this many kills from that position in a long time in a pro game.
That they are, Jason. It's turning into a bit of a hot spot for them. As they could recover this 5-on-3, but it would take something remarkable from Dexter right here, right now. Mosier denies any sort of potential as we go into a 5-on-2. Mezzi, Galil in hand, no utility. Just going to have to hope for the best here, and doesn't know that they'll be saving. Just going to try and find a couple of kills if possible. 3 CTs lying in wait. Opening kill, though. Hold the phone.
Uh-oh.
Hold on just a damn minute. We might have something here as we've gone to a 3 versus 2. Afro Mezzi, as mentioned, with no grenades, but 20 seconds remaining. If he gets another kill with the AWP, you never know.
Something can happen here. Jamyang with the spam. That's nearly enough to find Afro. The nade will do it. 2 of them rain in, but only 1 required, and now Mezzi's got to do this all alone. Bomb planted, laid out in front of him. As he's tucked in, back of the site, he lets them move closer. Mezzi now looks to strike. Kaze's up close with the orb, and will put a stop to Mezzi in that 1v3. I'm kind of hyped to see them succeeding, and I love that they're going for this. Like, every round, they're leaving this little bundle of util back in spawn. They're actively using it as well. It's not just kind of, bit aggression, bit of a change of pace from 5yclone here. They try to dictate the terms, and Fnatic kind of remind them, yeah, you guys are winning, but reel it in.
Straight out of the timeout.
Meta shift that allows that to be a bit more effective. Weren't able to execute it properly previously, but maybe against 5yclone it can be a little bit more effective. So that'll be coming in the second half. Little teaser for all you out there. Because they saved those weapons, right? If they weren't able to drop 1 over, this would have been much uglier.
Well, here we go. Aggression towards B. Not working out for the CTs once again. Every time they play on the front foot, it seems to be a disaster for them. You might be onto something, Jason. Just stick with the defensive round, the crossfires.
Oh, Mercury's going to try and do his...
He's
his
found a
mid-magic, flashed in, but nothing.
That flashbang didn't work. Roy's quick. All right, Kaze, give us a sequence.
Well, he's 12-3.
Give us something, baby.
He's had to do a lot of saving in this game as Kaze, but finally the fight is going to come his way in round 15 of this game. 12-3 on the board. Kaze is going to need to really rise up here if he wants to somehow hold on to this, and the util's just too punishing. It wrecks him at the back of the site. Molly burns him forward. The flashes destroy him. They're going to get that coveted 7 rounds they were looking for. So 4 past the pistol, go the way of Fnatic, and this is neck and neck. 5yclone, narrow lead, but they're going to have to hold on to that now on the T side.
It feels like a Halls pop, but the utilities and ult mid right now.
Yeah, you can smoke Moto and flash over. So there's the smoke. And the flash will be deployed once they commit, I suppose, but it's going to be nothing but Fnatic frags here.
The flash has come out now, but it feels a little late for that. It actually blinded Jamyang over at long. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, oh,
It's not gone well.
Yeah, the pistols need some work from 5yclone, I would say.
I would say it was the perfect setup to counter this as well. Graveyard and pit. That's a tough one to get into, especially when the flashbang comes out 10 seconds late. There's Roy's dualies.
There he is.
Powering
away. The cat himself, Mr. Roy.
There's a double boost. Rooftop and flowers.
Exactly.
out, try to go in, but they get churned up, man. They get brutal. Wait, what?
Brutalized?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Brutalized. There you go.
Getting brutal up in this one.
Look, man, words are hard, all right?
It's early.
Take a look at this.
This is just going to be the end of this round. That smoke's going to clear. Mezzi tosses it out as,
dear.
no.
Okay. A twist, a turn.
They're cooking.
UK maybe a chance. Well, it will be Roy. To find the penultimate kill here, I'm afraid, Kaze would have to do something unthinkable to pull this one off. And it's a good start here, looking for the double kill. No plan will be found, though. It's Roy with 2 frags from the coffins. And we'll find Fnatic double digits. And perfectly for Fnatic. Like, they had the anti-flash set up here as well. So you could see, as soon as the flash comes in, the 180 from Crims. He plays it to perfection there. So a beautiful setup, just what the doctor ordered in that sort of round. A missed time incendiary, but it didn't have any knock-on effects, no ramifications, as Roy...
So nice to see Afro just go flex a little bit down alt mid. And then sink back into a passive setup, and Crims is going to add on.
Yeah, just going through the motions here. Looks a little bit too easy. Just frag by frag. The crossfire's working out. Even have a chance to fall down. Fire off 30 bullets, and you still get all 5 frags. Just a walk in the park here for Fnatic, I'm afraid. It's not like any of the individuals are really popping off right now. Like yesterday we had Jam Young.
We had Jam Young looking so good.
We haven't had like a single clutch potential yet. It's all just been quite flat. And we'll see if they can make a dent with the pistols here at least. It's Dex set to open up there. Fragging with not the double kill, but does significant damage to at least 1.5 players there. They'll make their way forward towards CT spawn, but not before transitioning a library here.
It's not exactly valuable real estate either, CT spawn, although this is nice. Forced Afro into a little bit of a play, but you still got Crims. You still got the eternal anchor, fragger, awesome dude, Crims, fragging away still.
The awesome dude.
Awesome dude. He has that on a mug.
I walked myself into a little bit of a minefield there.
You reached into the darkness and pulled out awesome dude.
I didn't have anything planned as I went into that.
Well, Roy's going to have a battle plan if he's going to win out in this 2 versus 1, I'm afraid. But nothing can be done. They've broken the streak. Kaze have arrived.
That Molotov. That last Molotov can be so brutal.
Yeah, every time's it well.
Yeah, they got smokes to put it out unless they deploy them at the bomb site, and there it goes.
They've got to run through it. Oh, full blind for Mercury, and he's a dead man. Roy's burnt out, sure, but everything else belongs to Mezzi. It's teed up for him thanks to that flash from Dexter. And so Fnatic shut down the B play.
But I mean, equally early on in the half, being aggressive in Banana was netting him some early kills, and it's aggression down mid from Dexter.
Covered by Afro, top of middle with the orb, just to note that, and they've got no idea. Really beautiful call from the timeout. Only good for one. It's backfiring, actually. Where was Afro in all of this? He gets taken down by the AWP.
Yeah, that follow-up peek from the AWP, I think, might have been ill-advised, and they're coming right through the smoke up mid. Crims eats it, he goes down, and 5yclone is working some magic.
Wow.
They're now within 1 round of Fnatic. Fnatic can't attempt this. There's no way you can justify going for this 2v4. They've got to save.
Decision to make in terms of their money, because Afro can buy with 5,300. Roy can drop one, so they could have another buy, but then it's all done after that.
Shot from Kaze. That's how Afro went down there. It got a little bit crazy for him. After the trade kill came in from second middle, he's trying to focus on that. Kaze with a brave wide swing finds the AWP player. Looking for that first frag if possible. Fall off, hold the defensive line, drop the utility. Converts the first shot. Moving back, there's the incendiary. Perfectly done so far. Fnatic in a prime position.
Yeah, and we saw previously when they took Banana, they had that flashbang over the half wall, right, to blind Roy. This time he just kind of dry peeks into an angle and gets punished for it, but this time playing anti-flash. Find the equalizer, and all 4 players are here. They might as well pick up the pace.
Afro's going to have to do something big. Flashed off the angle. Mezzi is desperately trying to lend a helping hand with flashes into pool. And Molly's to boot. That at least slows down this B play, gives 5yclone a moment of pause, but a missed shot from Afro. He will go back in, double dipping with support from Mezzi at the coffins. Flashes raining in from spawn. And so what looked like a golden opportunity for 5yclone now ends up being nothing more than this 1v4 for Kaze. Kaze's just lobbed in that fake util over towards B and fired off the AWP. They're hoping that that keeps 2 players here. So Fnatic losing Afro out on the short side. Crims nades rain down into the pit. Dexter unchecked, could save the day, but only gets out with 2. And that's not enough to bring Fnatic back in here. A 2v3 Moto smoke's still up, and 2 more to replenish it. Fnatic are going to have to fight through these smokes if they wanted to give this round a go.
No, they ain't retaking it. Money ain't there.
Banger for them as they entered through the boiler room here. You can see, look how blind Afro was there. And then double grenade on towards Crims. That's twice now he's died without seeing anyone.
Yeah.
Sure, Dexter gets a double kill, but it meant nothing.
This could be a bit of a knockout punch depending on how things play out. If Fnatic lose everybody in a loss, then it's like an easy march.
Oh, Afro's been dealt with again by those flashbangs. Gets away with his life and actually manages to pick up the first frag as well. Dexter giving them a taste of their own medicine. It's Crims to provide the utility. A double kill is picked up and now a 5-on-2 ensues. Jam Young will have to show some incredible form here to do anything with this situation. They're being surrounded by counter-terrorists here, and Crims, he manages to get his first kill of the round as well. Lovely no-scope, but that's all they find, and it will be Fnatic posting 15 first. But as Harry mentioned, there's a lot more work to do here. CycLone have a ton of cash going forward, but at least they have found map point on their opponent's pick.
That one got a little bit away from CycLone, I think, with the pace with which they brought. I mean, when you kind of run a tactic this fast, like trying to rush this wrap side, you kind of lose a little bit of the details, you lose a little bit of the cohesion, and they didn't get enough benefits from this speed. They didn't really get that opening.
At the B bomb site, Afro, though, the AWP, was good for a frag in the previous towards Arch. He's staying dynamic here. Does he want to commit to the fight? Time will tell. It's getting a bit awkward for him now, but finds that first shot. The swing presumably coming in, but it's no problem for Afro. He gets out with 2 kills and maybe the map under his belt.
Mercury hesitated a little bit too slow to punish that op shot, and now it's desperate. Now it's a 3v5.
Yeah, 30 seconds. You can't transition. You've lost too much map. You just have to go for this. It might be done already. And they still have residual utilities and flashes from CT Spawn. We know they've been so good for Fnatic. The Molotov, maybe thrown in vain. No one there to receive. And Afro trying to take the aggro. Mezzi to spray them down.
Oh, Mezzi with the first. Afro chiming in, and it will be a lockout. Jam Young doing everything he can. But as they walk this smoke, Roy's going to put a stop to it. The full 30 rounds required, but it's Fnatic picking up the dub to open up this series. CycLone, that one's going to hurt after they pull it back in a tense second half that just falls shy in a full 30-round game.
As we see Mezzi defending with the Mezzi Molotov once again.
Oh, it's a
beautiful on a pistol round, Jason.
I know, you like that. What an investment. What a team player.
I do this sometimes. I don't see any other pros replicating it, so I'm actually kind of impressed.
Shocked they haven't taken notes.
Yeah. It's really quite impressive to see.
You'd think they'd be watching, right? But here we are. Mezzi opens up. His molly has divided the push. And Dexter's run down. Mezzi, oh, don't know how he's still alive. What's happening? He just dodged all the bullets. And they will finally find him. His weakness was more bullets. Here's the backstab. 1v1. Just Afro left to beat, but Jam Young can't quite find him. And this has been a very weird pistol round. It's all kind of slowed down now. 50 seconds left. Jam Young. Oh, but that jam's not young. It's very old. It's gone moldy and run down by Afro.
And that's fair to say.
Oh, here's Crims. Waited his whole time for this opportunity and muffs it. But gets away with his life.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. He's done considerable damage towards Jam Young. Flashbang for Afro as well. So many targets in front of him, and he's converting every single frag. Excellent work. Another hat-trick delivered by Fnatic as Dexter looks to close out the round here. Should be able to do so. Very impressive round. Good understanding throughout as they don't really take any damage. The MP9s, the FAMASs, mid-rush. And work.
No one's here for Fnatic. This is actually problematic. They're kind of listening out for footsteps early on, and so now they hear that mid's been corrupted. But yeah, this isn't how you want to be holding this. They're going to get flooded on over the top of construction. Run down is Mezzi. So that bomb can get retrieved. The backstab is deleted by Mosier's Deagle. And this one's interesting all of a sudden.
There'll be a grenade. It won't deny the plan, unfortunately. He should do some damage, a lot, towards Advent there. So the retake is possible. They'll give it a go. It's not like Inferno. They have to wait for the smoke to go down first, though. They've got no kits, actually. Bear that in mind. So presumably there's one to recover, but time is of the essence now.
Okay, Jam Young forced out by the Molotov, forced back at the very least, but he lures him into Advent's crosshair. And Roy not going to be able to find him at the end of the day. CycLone is on the board early off a Tech 9 mid-rush. Ooh, spam coming through. Mosey drops down for just a moment, just barely off the mark. Mosey down to 61 HP, but he's got good standing. Oh, Mezzi's in trouble. Yeah, he's gone down. And now it's only Crims. He does have support there, but a nice double kill is going to slow it down. And Cyclone's going to have to rethink their approach.
Yeah, very well done from Crims there. Mezzi goes down with nothing, but Crims picking up the pieces, funneling them back in towards A, where Afro hasn't moved.
No flashbangs to take him off an angle either. He can have a field day.
Yeah, the turret waiting towards the scaffolding. Not going to miss that shot. Mercury detects the sniper. Gets a lot more than he bargained for, and it's a 4 versus 2. 35 seconds. They've got one smoke. A Molotov has already been deployed in towards short there, but how do they really get much further than this?
This is where you do the stunner smoke.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Stunner smoke would be legit right now, but let's see if they can get a plant at least. Kaze not detected, but takes some damage through the smoke, and it's on to Jamyoung to provide covering fire from the sandbags.
Oh, the molly, that really makes it awkward. This is going to come down to the final few seconds to get this bomb planted. Kaze trying to cross in, and Fnatic just push and remove that bomb from play. They'll hunt Jamyoung down as well. He's at least showing a little bit of mercy, as they will kill him before the timer expires there. So still money injected into Cyclone, but...
Yeah, Crim stepping up here. The old boy mowing them down, M4 in hand, pushes them back towards A, where Afro is able to buy enough time there, slow them right down, no plant comes through, all the protocols completely executed there with the incendiary down to deny the plant as well, and we are going to have Cyclone riding the loss bonus. They at least have up plants and some weaponry to speak of. We've got Mosier with the opening frag though.
Yeah, good find as Crims tries to cross over, and now it's just Mezzi who's all alone, and he's got some support coming in. Dexter trying to shore it up for at least the moment, but he'll have to be mobile, and it just doesn't matter. Boost up, and Mosier's got 2 openings.
Ooh. Cleanly done for Jamyoung over in mid. This should be a Cyclone round. It's either going to take Dexter or Afro to absolutely have a mad one here. Dexter is the first and only candidate right now. He's playing the trick of discipline, but Advent, something pulled his eye downward. He gives it a little look. He looks for Dexter and will deal with him.
Yeah, that was the only play Dexter could really bring to the table there to stand a chance of winning the round. So he was going for the multiple frags. Definitely could have got one for sure, but he wanted at least 2 or 3. So Afro, the only question left remaining is, will you keep the AWP into the next round here? Money, it's okay, but very welcome AWP as he continues to fight for his life here. 2 great shots landing, and now is it worth it for Cyclone? Do they want to continue with the hunt?
No, not worth it at all. You got no money on a couple of players.
Kind of stopped being worth it actually a couple of kills ago, really.
They might still get him, you know.
Oh, okay. Afro's on for the ace on this save. Hang on a second. Yeah, maybe just pick that back up.
Oh, he's actually so close to dying
there. He's all good. He's fine. 11-1.
They're actually making pretty decent progress up towards yellow as well. So they might just want to park a player there and take territory elsewhere. So towards middle, they land a headshot towards Dexter. Down to 34 HP, make it 0 with the follow-up grenade as well. And Roy needs to establish some control on this side of the map. He'll call for Afro to join him towards short, and they'll continue the push. They need a frag in response here.
Oh, that's nice. The AWP knocked out. Roy tries to take up this position, and he will put up 2. There's a backstab from Mezzi that's been coming in for a while. He could stop the bomb plant right now. Oh, and it's safe. No. It's for CT. Mezzi still gets out with the kill, but that bomb is planted. Mezzi's now got a bit of time to go back, grab a gun, arm himself. Now Crims and Mezzi going to try and win this 2v2. Kit dropped out on the short side by that AWP.
Smoking a molly on Mezzi. They've got some tools to use. Smoke to block off the bomb. That might make him nervous. Big kill from Crims.
Now it's just Mosier swinging out wide. They nearly line up for him, but he can't control the AK.
Got the cap.
And so Crims puts a stop to Mosier in that 1v2. Mid-spray locks him out and keeps this looking good for Fnatic.
They can't recover the rifle just yet. Afro doing everything he can to delay them further.
Nice kill from Mercury, but... Oh, another follow-up. That's Afro with the AWP and no head armor. The SMG will take care of it, but can't transfer down to the second, and it's all on Roy. He'd love to just get 1 kill as this bomb is being planted, and nobody's going to offer it to him. It's a good starting point here with a double kill. As the bomb goes off and Cyclone hit 3.
Wrecks him, but he's trying to creep up close to the smoke, trying to play around it. This AWP's got to be holding for this. Kaze misses the chance at the trade. Roy is trying to escape, and he gets out 5v4. That push from Dexter, that feels a little overzealous.
I think he'd committed to the flank.
Yeah, he's already kind of hard committed when Roy gets the kill, right? But
so it's unfortunate, but CycLone are pulling one back. The boost! It's a beautiful thing. Mercury didn't see it coming whatsoever. Roy will get his second of the round here, maintaining the advantage, but they're unable to recover any of those rifles so far. The push will have to continue here. The CT's feeling brave, led by the Deagle, and it's Roy with the hat-trick now as Afro steps up. They've done enough here. The Force Buy is working wonders here for Fnatic. Just Kaze remains with 5 points of health, and you can't imagine a world where he hits all 3 shots, and it will be Fnatic stealing it away. An excellent performance by Roy.
Yeah, they got way too thinned out. Yeah, but at least make it cool. Give us that, run boost, baby. For Afro, it's a chance to warm up that off. He's missed a couple in the past few rounds. Roy gets knocked right off the building. Stun a smoke.
Yeah, this is the time. If ever you're going to use the secret weapon. Afro, like you said, missing a few, but that one certainly connects. Yeah, lovely little flick, and they're getting quite a lot out of this round, to be fair. Entered with 1 Deagle, found themselves a couple of kills, maybe a third. There it is. And now
not the upper.
If he gets the plant as well, what an absolute banger of an eco this was. He gets the bomb down, so this is actually a bit of a victory in some senses.
Did he jump over that?
It did look like it, didn't it? He wants more than just the bomb plant here, this Jamyoung. 3 kills deep on his way to an ace clutch. Oh, now just one away. And it's Crims left to beat. Jamyoung with a jiggle. Knows he's not on the bomb yet. Crims is lost in the smoke.
The M4.
Now on that bomb. 3 shots left in the Deagle. And Crims will stick it. Stealing the round away. And denying Jamyoung's ace clutch attempt. So close. But Crims will not let you get away with rounds like that. Yeah, Messi's been very, very keen on these flanks and feels probably like he hasn't been punished a lot for doing them either. So you're seeing him approach this with a lot of confidence. They've done the silent bomb drop where you throw it over the bridge, so then it respawns on the bridge. But as a result, it's an easy spot for Messi, and he's going to go pick up both kills over at the ramp. CycLone can't win this. With bomb down all the way back at T-Bridge and a 2v3, there's not really a world for them to grind this one out.
Another smoke, another
They can get it from the
Molotov.
B side. They smoked the bomb, right? They could technically grab it. Oh, no, it's on that side.
They're playing it smart,
side.
yeah. They've smoked the deep B side. They're holding deep from ramp.
Yeah, it's perfect. You're right. So, unless it was like 2 amazing flashes.
Yeah, maybe Jamyoung could do some weird stuff with flashbangs.
Go for it. Go for it.
It's just, look at how they've smoked it, man. It's so grimy. You're going to see it. Oh! Collateral from Afro. There you go, bud. Not a bad way to find round number 9.
No, we take that.
You know, these teams, is that they'll have a handful of maps that they kind of feel very, very comfortable on. And then others like this where it's a lot looser, a little uglier, not as much depth.
Well, those brutal flashes from the A-bomb site have led them to an advantage. They couldn't hold on to it. Jamyoung doing God's work here. Managing to get a couple of kills, one towards Yellow and one towards Sandbags as well. It's Afro and Mezzi still here. Mezzi transferring over from
No one expects this, though.
Yeah, Mosier is onto something right now with this backstab. Jamyoung's dead at ramp. That might ruin everything.
Yeah, they got the bomb as well. So
yeah, before he could have had a little bit of room to play. They would have been homed in on clearing out ramp. Now as they get there and they spot that it's clear, he kind of has to take the first fight he gets. And so now they learn about that wraparound. And it's just the one and done from Mosier. You know, this is an area that Fnatic, in the rounds where CycLone look to go A, there's normally no presence over here at B. And so Fnatic kind of looked like they wanted to abuse that a bit. But CycLone do start off with some intention to try to take this B control, and they're getting it right now. Crims on the fullback is spammed out by Kaze. And so it's a 4v2 CycLone. They're hoping the rest is just a formality. But Dexter might have something to say about it.
Here we go, then the 4-on-2 retake, bravely leaping into the bomb site. Could work out for a perfect maneuver, not going to be the case. And Roy, what can he do, my friend?
They had a little bit of fun this round, Fnatic, didn't they? The fast drop from Afro, a little bit of a jump around from Dexter, trying to go superhero mode on it. Doesn't pan out. Still 11-4, very dominant half, led by Roy, led by the off of Afro. Fnatic looking to close this one out 2-0.
Not a single pistol under their belt, but they have got 7 guns here. Doesn't seem fair, but we'll see if they can use them to great effect. It's going to be Advent and Mercury will try and work with the dual elites here, and it's going well so far.
Oh, I like that skin too. That's great. Oh, it's firing on all cylinders. We love it. There's 4 kills. There's the first pistol round for CycLone.
Oh, well, hang on. Mezzi's still alive. He's, well, dead now, of course. Kaze will deal with him. And so, yeah, it's a pistol for CycLone.
All right, well, B territory has been found here.
And there's a lot of territory for them to find even further. That's a good peek, but now this defense has to adjust because the attention's over in middle. Jamyoung's going to be contact, but they're already streaming through. And yeah, Jamyoung has no idea as he comes back.
So Roy's death was not in vain. Holding them at bay towards the A-bomb site. Yielded a completely wide open B. And Dexter to lock down the flanks. Mezzi fending off the ensuing CTs, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, same thing. You get into a game and everyone's like, oh, I got A. Oh, I got A support. I got mid. I'm going to go A too. And you're like, great. Well, everyone's deep. Kaze can peek down a ramp. He'll see Roy potentially. But again, this is back to the B bomb site. And with the passive stance they have defending it, and with that kill coming out, it's going to just be a free stream along the railing again. And there's no way to really stop this. Again, you're playing for a retake.
Well, they've at least got 3 players here, Jason. It might not be all said and done. Oh, maybe it will be now. Mosier would need a double kill here. He's actually managed to get 1.5. Mercury will convert the second. Bomb to be planted, though. And Mercury with a massive clutch ahead of him. But it's been detected, takes a lot of damage en route. And it will be Mezzi to close things out and bring Fnatic 1 step closer to a 2-0. 13-6 overall, and money is shattered, gents.
In the bin.
Wrong.
He's walking up through the smokes. He sees that as an invitation to get involved, to open up the round. Roy makes the ramp control look way too easy, man. This isn't how it actually feels. You know, when you watch him play, you'd be forgiven for thinking it's as simple as just walking up the ramp. Good double from Mercury. Mezzi.
That's snappy.
Sit down, Monacy. Mosier, sorry, not Monacy. You're not playing. But please take a seat anyway. Here's a chair. Make yourself comfortable. Jamyoung. Is there anything he can do? Any world where he can make a dent in this round? I doubt it.
The one way he could make this interesting is if he finds Crims, and he does. And now he knows he's got this 1v2 open, and he just heard a player fire off from close in the spawn. He's going to have to come through this, but he heard the run back as well. And when you hear that, you see the bombs planted for ramp. You know they're double set up here. Now he creeps forward, looking for a fight. Fnatic is set up to try and trade this. They've got double contact on the swing, but Jamyoung is ready for it. And so he will make that 1v3 happen. He reads the situation well, and he cleanly closes it out, composed throughout. It's Jamyoung putting up that 1v3 to keep CycLone in the game.
What an absolute stinker from Fnatic, though. Like, they gave it to him. He had no kit, no utility, and they both played the angle, looking for that trade. He could have just played around the corner, played the bomb, but they assumed they'd hit their shots. Mezzi, not the greatest position. Afro couldn't follow it up. And they will not be finding map point yet.
Of problems to deal with. And again, he's very much alone. That's the life of a B anchor.
Yeah.
That's the life of a B anchor right there. Oh, I'm getting boosts on. Oh, they're jumping over at me. Oh, there's a grenade coming. Oh, my teammate's over in mid. Cool.
But don't worry, he's at least allowed Mosier to rotate over. As often ends up being your job in these B holds. Still not long for this world is Mosier. Dexter's making plays, pushing through the storm. He's going to knock out the 2 at the back of the generator, and the power is out for CycLone here. Storm warning as Advent is left up in the 1v4, and he's got a shelter in place. Fnatic are on to 15.
Yeah, going to need all the tin food he could find. Got nothing to take back to the boys into the next round. The MP9 will at least find an AK-47, but the round...
Bomb goes up. Fnatic's going to have 8 chances to close out the series. Move on, knock CycLone out of the mid-bracket. And poor Jamyoung, after the clutch, that's what he gets rewarded with. A boost on each side. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. And Dexter, a spectacular play through the smoke.
Fnatic, surely this is where they find the 2-0, but you never know. CycLone have proven to be a tenacious bunch.
Oh, I like this. Get it over with. Oh, that's unfortunate. Shout out to Afro playing anti.
with the AWP as well. Which
what a legend.
It's kind of wild, isn't it? Guys, anyone pushes this smoke, I got him, don't worry. Mezzi's opened up the B site, and Roy's winning fights up the ramp. This is the beginning of the end for 5yclone. Just 2 kills left in it for Fnatic.
I think it's the end of the end, Harry.
Yeah, this is the end of the end.
The end of the end. There goes Crim's final kill for him. 16-7 is the scoreline on Vertigo. Fnatic, a tough battle on Inferno, but the second map, they get through it with ease.
Yes, indeed. Fnatic weathered the storm of 5yclone there. It was a pretty impressive first map, to be fair. 16-14 could have gone either way. The individuals of 5yclone stepping up. We had Jam Young with a very, very nice 1 versus 3 here on Vertigo, but it felt like it was a little bit too late at that stage. The game was already over, but still, it gave us something to talk about, gents.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the big thing is if you go back to Inferno, those slow starts, like give them a pistol round, they might be able to win that one, right?
16-14 with both pistols against you, like a 0-3 and a 0-4 start. It could have been a very different game.
Yeah.
Managed to get a pistol here on Vertigo, but it was already too far gone.